typical Herman.
No, he was off today for sure.
Yeah, besides the ball up in the zone, which is
Right.
clear, what else was just not?
Well,
right?
I think, well, that's just it. I think this is a good game about, hitting spots and trying to, get the ball in good spots. I think, the first inning, we got the ball up to the three guys that got the base hits. And then actually it was a good at-bat to Crawford, and the ball was it was down, it was in the middle of the plate, and he squared it up. And that one sort of shocked me, the result of that 3-2 pitch to Crawford. That one was a little bit surprising just based on where the pitch was. And then in the third inning, the ball was elevated the entire inning. You couldn't really get a good feel for a slider. And the slider is, a critical pitch for Herman. It really is. Along with his, fastball location. But he didn't have a great feel for the slider. You saw a couple of them bounce with 2 strikes way out in front of the plate. That's uncharacteristic for him to do that repeatedly. The curveball that is also a great weapon for him didn't really come into play either. So he just couldn't really get on track from the first hitter of the game belt until we had to take him out. It wasn't his day for sure.
So you're in bullpen conservation mode there, just trying to leave him in there and see how long it could go, even with the Rocky first innings?
Yeah, it's tough. Yeah, I mean, we got 9 more innings, coming this afternoon. Coming tonight. We got another game tomorrow on Sunday. So, at that point, you're hoping that Herman gets back in a rhythm, but it just didn't happen.
But
and then from there, Tinoco gave up a home run to Posey, and he sort of hung in there a little bit. And, they nicked Tinoco and all up.
Not to make light of a, 19-2
Sure.
loss, but it's rare that you see a position player pitch.
Sure.
And I saw on TV, I saw a little bit of a bemused look on your face when you're watching Mark. I don't know if bemused is the right word.
Yeah.
But can you just give us your reaction to watching Mark?
I don't know. We can look that up. I'm not sure, that's happened. I'm not sure if that's happened when I've been managing. And even, I think, going back to a pitching coach. I mean, that might have been the first time. I'm not sure. But, I really don't like to do it, but I felt in this game, because of, to your point, saving arms in the pen and knowing where we are in the season and what we have in front of us, bullpen arms are going to be so critical here in the second half that, you have to preserve, their innings when you need to. And with Mark, he said I think going into the game he had a 0 ERA. Yeah, correct.
Yeah, 1/3 of an inning.
Yeah. So, well, that's no longer the case.
Anything else?
He got a couple ground balls that went through. He was a little bit upset that those were seeing that ground balls.
You know what? Oh, Facebook.
Yes.
Murph in the game, though, named National League Player of the Week, had some hits again today. What can you say about the way that you see the play?
Well, he's getting closer to 300. The hits are starting to come. The swings are better. The overall approach using the whole field. We've seen that, since the game since the break, which is obviously a short sample, but I like the line to line hitting. He's hit a ball down the third base line. Yesterday's game hit a big double right over the first base bag. So, Murph's doing great.
But you mentioned that first inning homer, you're surprised it got out. Just managing at Coors this year with how kind of wacky it's been.
Yeah.
Has it been frustrating?
Well, it's been a little wacky, I think, the last month. Really, when it started warming up. This is what's happening in 2019. So, we have to, we really got to cinch our belt a little tighter, as pitchers, and work our way through this. And really, like I've mentioned, and I've mentioned to the pitchers, we got to get the ball down more consistently now than ever before because of what's happening with, the home run totals and what's happening on offense across the big leagues and across AAA.
Just describe what that was like out there. It seemed like you didn't have any of your stuff today.
No tuve casi nada, ahí se pudo demostrar, pero hay que seguir adelante con la cabeza en alto y ya dejar eso en el pasado.
Yeah, I mean, I think it kind of showed that, I didn't really have anything out there today, and you guys could see that, and, just got to keep moving forward and, just do what we can next time.
What about the Crawford home run? I mean, it didn't look like the hardest hit ball in the world. When that went out, what were you thinking of that?
Yo tampoco pensé que le dio tan duro. No, en realidad no sé qué pensar.
Yeah, I really didn't think it was hit that hard either, but didn't really know what to think.
Herman, the way Coors Field is playing, not just for you, but for everybody lately, does that make it more difficult, or does it make you a little more tentative when you go out there to pitch at Coors?
No, no realmente. Yo siempre salgo a hacer mi trabajo, cosas que pasan, pero hay que seguir mejorando para ser mejor.
No, not, just keep going out there and do my job and just keep, trying to get better and just don't let it affect me.
Are games like this difficult because you guys need to get on a roll to get to the postseason? I mean, you have games like this in this time of year. Has that been hard on you guys, just all the runs that have been scored?
Sí, es algo difícil, pero como te dije, hay que ya pensar en positivo y tratar de salir de esto.
Yeah, that's obviously been tough, but like I said, just got to keep being positive and just try to get out of this.
You're on the list for like a very high amount of innings pitched. Is there something about that longer extra rest that you got that just kind of threw you out of whack?
No creo. Tuve bastante tiempo para descansar, pero no creo que fue eso.
No, I don't think that had anything to do with it. I had a good time to rest, but I don't think that had anything to do with my outing.
Thing though that you really have to concentrate more and more and more.
Yeah, for sure. I think that's with everything in baseball. You gotta be mentally and physically prepared for everything you're doing. When I'm catching back there, I have to be mentally and physically ready to catch each ball back there, and you just have to be in the moment. Knowing your body and really just not taking for granted any moment in this game.
The challenges in playing and it's split doubleheader like this.
Oh, you're playing, it's a long game, I remember back in the day when we were doing scout ball in high school, you had 18-inning games, and they're long days, and as a team, we have to be there for each other and just, be on the bench and be up and get guys going, because it is a long day, but we're excited for this next one and get a win under our belt for this game.
The way the runs are being scored here, of course, sorry, I have to waste some of my mouth. Does it just get almost to the point of being ridiculous, where you're just like, my God, how many days in a row can numbers like this get put up?
Yeah, we're not planning on trying to give up a bunch of runs each game. We're going in there thinking, we're gonna throw 8 innings and give up no runs, but it happens, and we have to just move on and not think about it. We can't really change the game now, so I'm glad there's another game so we can get a win under our belt today. So.
Just the last question for me. I don't know if he's going to come in here, but Daniel Murphy named National League Player of the Week. You guys now have 4 players who've been named that the most of any team in Major League Baseball. Does that mean anything to you guys collectively?
Well, yeah, we have a talented group. We have our core guys are very talented. All the guys went to the All-Star game, and guys that didn't go in the All-Star game. We have a lot of talented guys in the team, and yeah, I give props up to Murph. He's one of the best players, and I'm very thankful and blessed to have him on our team, and I don't be surprised if there's going to be other guys that are going to be getting these awards throughout the year, so there'll be a lot more on that list.
What have you seen out of his approach lately? Because Bud just said the thing that he likes the most is just pull to pull, the way that he has been able to use the whole field.
Yeah, he's a baseball player. He hits for average, power. He does his job. He doesn't give away at bats. He's working the counts. He's really smart there. He has a really good approach. He helps us out a lot, and yeah, he works hard. So I'm proud of that guy.